We're here at Cargo Kits with Sean, and Sean, you have, we talked like 3 years ago at Mountain West, but you have significantly improved your design, and I want to hear all about it.
Yeah, so since Mountain West, when you first saw us, we've pretty much eliminated all plywood from our construction.
Nice.
So everything is high density polyethylene, powder coated aluminum panels, and we do use aluminum extrusions. We've launched a few years ago a drawer system, line of drawer systems. In 2025 we've upgraded. We do drawer dividers in all drawers now.
Nice.
And we've got a new cargo kitchen drawer.
Okay, sick. Yeah. The 4Runner behind us here, I kind of like saw it and I was like, oh wow, you're like really expanding into like drawer system and kitchen.
Yes,
so
sir.
Is that what this is? It's like a mix?
Yeah, so you can pick and choose. You can have a drawer, storage drawer with dividers, or you can switch and go to a cargo kitchen drawer, which is a double slide out.
Okay.
It'll have a counter space, a kitchen sink. It'll have a space for your stove of your choice. You can provide it. And then it has a little pantry. The pantry space will depend on the vehicle. Mm-hmm. It will get larger for some vehicles, smaller in others. But
right.
And you can have it on the left or right hand side.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now with the kitchen itself, do you have is like the faucet, is that an aftermarket thing that they provide, or
Yes.
is it something you provide?
Yes.
Okay.
You would, Dometic faucet or any faucet that's on the market.
Which is awesome.
It.
I have one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what vehicle bases are you making this for?
Mostly right now, popular Jeep, Toyotas definitely, Land Cruiser,
Yep.
4Runners. But we'll do it for anything. This is a CRV behind us.
Nice.
And I've built them for BMW X5s. So if you want it, we'll build it. But the popular ones are, Toyotas and Jeeps right now.
Perfect. And are you using like factory mounting points to get this mounted in the back?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
No modifications.
They're not drilling holes into people's trucks and stuff?
No,
okay.
no. Ideally, we use straps. So, and like 4Runners, most vehicles, they have D-rings in the floor.
Yep. And
we'll use a strap system. It's 4 straps. It can come right out of your vehicle if you need to empty it out. So
nice.
It's a really good setup, yeah.
Perfect. And what is the price point on this?
The drawer systems are going to start out $2,300 to $2,700. And if you add the kitchen, it adds about $500. So, around $3,000 for the basic kitchen system like we have behind us.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. And where can people find these at?
CampCargoKits.com.
Awesome. If you guys haven't seen these, they're super sweet. Come to the expos, touch them, feel them, pull them out, wash your hands in them. They're really cool. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. I want to take a quick second to thank Guild Outfitters for being a huge supporter of the Adventure Built family and helping us get out to West to get this great content for you guys. Thanks again, Guild Outfitters. I'm here at Insta Privy with Paul, and Paul, you guys have the absolute best camp toilet that I've ever seen, and my wife is in agreement. Tell me what you got.
Kelly, I appreciate that, man. As an inventor, that just makes me happy. When people get it, because when people get outside and they use the Insta Privy, that's the best. Anyway, so the Insta Privy is a portable toilet kit and a backpack. The best part about it, as you've experienced, is it sets up so quick and easy. You can use it all the time. So you're taking care of that number 1 and number 2 issue out there.
Yep.
You're keeping the environment clean, and in just a really smooth, efficient way.
Absolutely. I will say the best part of your design is on the toilet itself, how you've integrated all of the smooth parts of it on the inside. So if you do dig a hole and you splash a little bit, you just wipe it off. You're not dealing with edges and crevices for things to grow.
Not everybody gets that. Good job, man. Yeah, it makes a big difference because, it's always best to use the waste bags to keep the environment clean and your product clean for that matter. But to be able to use it without the waste bags, I think is super important.
Yep.
If you run out of waste bags, you don't have to have the expense of the waste bag every time. So thank you for picking up on that. That's great.
Excellent. And then also the cover of the really fast, hooch style cover is amazing. My wife is absolutely in love with that thing. She uses it like all the time. She uses it in my backyard. It's the funniest thing ever.
That's awesome. Yeah, when I created the kit, I really wanted something that was going to be super quick and fit in a backpack. I mean, and not a big backpack. I wanted it to be small. So this is the first product I ever invented, and there's multiple pieces to it. So I had to invent each piece of it. And when I came up with the tent idea, it just kind of popped in my head. But yeah, for it to just be able to go on your head and instant use, and it's kind of weird wearing it on your hat the first time, but then you're like, oh yeah, this is so natural. So It makes life simple, and then you can use it for a shower curtain.
Yep.
You can use it for changing clothes on the beach or wherever you're at. It's just a lot of utility in a little package.
Absolutely. And then the bag itself is insanely organized. Like, I love all the pockets, and your kit is like super inclusive. Like, I've never been like, I wish I had this item. Your bag has it all.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you my inspiration for the backpack, and thanks again for picking up on that, is I always thought the old picnic baskets were really cool. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The plates and everything,
Yeah.
a place for everything. So I built that into our backpack, and it makes it kind of fun. You know, a neat little pack that's everything's organized and ready to go.
Yeah, you did an absolutely amazing job with this. You know, kudos. Absolutely,
Kelly,
kudos.
thanks so much.
Yeah,
Man. I really appreciate that.
Certainly. So what's the price point on these?
So our retail is $149, and we're on Amazon, we're on Shopify, but you can check us out on our website at instaprivy.com, and we got some funny videos on there that you may appreciate, but yeah.
Excellent. I don't know if you know this, but I picked one of your kits up at P&W last year, and you actually made my top Christmas gifts under $200 on this last season's, Christmas gift ideas for Overlanders.
Oh man, thank you.
Yeah, it's such a cool idea.
That makes a world of difference for us, Kelly.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it when people do that, and thank you for doing that, brother.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, guys, I'm here at Stod with David, and David, you guys have completely redesigned a key product of your lineup.
Absolutely.
Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so last year we rolled out with the Road Ruck. It's a seat back organizer, can also be used to hang on L-track within your van or your camper, whatever you may have. It's really designed to bring together all the great features of so many different seat back organizers we've seen over the years into hopefully the ultimate seat back organizer, if you will. And so last year we got some great feedback on it from people who saw the initial product. We took that back and said, let's do a redesign on this, make it an even better product. So we're excited to debut it this year here at Expo West. It is in production right now. We're taking pre-orders, and they're going to be shipping in 2 weeks. So we're excited to get this product out there on the market.
Awesome. It is, first of all, it caught my eye because one, it's gray, and two, it's super tactical, and three, it just looks super functional. So tell me, like, what's the reason behind it?
Sure. Yeah, so the thing that we were really trying to keep in mind is that we had an original bag that was called the half caddy. We also had a full caddy, which was, as you can imagine, 2 half caddies. We wanted to create a more modular product because folks would look at it and go, hey, it'd be great if it had this kind of pouch configuration or that kind of pouch configuration. We're like, let's make it so we can configure it however you want to.
Right.
And then we thought, some Velcro's great, but a lot of MOLLE compatible products out there. And we said, okay, let's make it MOLLE compatible, both the back panel as well as each of the pouches. So you'll see in the video of the product, you'll see the pouches have MOLLE webbing. It's actually, the Velcro has got a MOLLE configuration, so you can take maybe one of those pouches is a first aid kit. Peel it off your seat back, use some MOLLE sticks, stick it on your backpack, go to your hike, come back, put it back in your backpack. We want to just make it super functional that way. And you can reconfigure however you want to. So we got a couple different configurations you can take a look at here in a few minutes and just kind of see the different ways you can lay this product out. Those are kind of the main concepts we're trying to get to. Also, it's got a sneaky pocket in the back, so a great place to stow things you want to have out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
So yeah, some of the key features right there.
You make a great point. I actually carry a first aid kit everywhere I go.
Yeah.
But I have like a first aid kit in this backpack, and I have a first aid kit in my mountain biking backpack
Yeah.
and my running backpack. So I have like these little first aid kits everywhere.
Yeah.
It'd be great to have one that I can just modularly put on each pack.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it Velcros onto an overall Velcro panel with MOLLE cutouts on it. One of the considerations is, you might get a really heavy first aid kit, for instance, or you might want to put a water bottle holder on there. And so the Velcro may not be enough. Again, all the pieces are MOLLE compatible. MOLLE sticks you can get pretty easily off Amazon anywhere else, and be able to really make that even more robust if you need it to. So it's a cool product. Also, one other point I'll make is that the way it mounts across the top. So we have a MOLLE webbing across the back of it that allows you to install different attachment points. So if you want to hang it off a headrest, we've got that configuration. If you want to hang it off of L-track on some rings, we have that configuration. You can space them however you want to for your vehicle's configuration, because not every vehicle, they're all different. So again, we try to consider all the different things we've seen over the years and what works and what doesn't work, and come up with hopefully the ultimate seat back organizer, van organizer, however you want to use it. So,
Sick.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, now what's the price point?
Price point at our website's normally $203.
Okay.
Haven't totally settled. I think it's right around $200. Here at the show, we're at $178, so we're trying to get that out there. And it comes with an extra pouch as well.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to get that benefit of having an additional pouch. Makes a nice kit, so hopefully people will be excited about it.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, where do people find your products at?
Stodgear.com, STODGEAR.com. Come check us out.
Yeah, be sure to, because one, they're an amazing couple, and two, they make great product.
Awesome.
Thanks, David.
Thank you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Appreciate it.
I'm here at Primo Workz with Miguel, and Miguel, you have a sick tailgate bag. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so when we started designing it, looked at all the things that were around, and everything was like saggy, and one of the biggest complaints was people's tailgates were getting scratched. So we were like, okay, well, we're in the soft goods sort of realm, so let's fix this issue. So we basically came up with a protective layer that protects the tailgate from the paint, and then that way we use a two-piece system. So, and there was a bunch of other cool features that we're able to build into.
Nice. One of the features that I really noticed was when you open your tailgate,
Yeah.
it can swing out, so you can still use it even if your tailgate's down, which is unusual.
Yeah, so, and that's a part of the two-piece system. So because you loosen the clips at the bottom of the bag, that allows it to pivot when it's open. And yeah, it's been a game changer like that. The fact that people can now use the tailgate the tailgate bag when it's open, everybody's just like blown away that they actually have access to it now.
Right.
So they're not hanging the trash bag on the side of the truck anymore, so that's pretty cool.
Excellent. And how durable is it? Like, what kind of life do you think you'll get out of a bag like that?
Yeah, so we use a black ripstop material throughout the bag, and we use that same material in our dash covers.
Okay.
And that way we know it's gonna last forever. But that black ripstop material is used throughout Africa, and the sun there is so harsh.
Right.
So out of a bag, I think you'll only start seeing sun fading probably in 5-6 years. When you see a little bit of sun fading. I mean, it's pretty sun fade proof. I've had one for 2 years. I've had a dash cover for 3 years, and you hold another product up to it, it looks brand new still. So
Perfect.
I mean, I think if you get more than 6 years out of your bag and it still looks fairly new, I think that's pretty good.
Awesome. And what does it retail for?
Yeah, so the large for your full-size trucks retails for $260.
Okay.
And then our smalls retail for $210.
Excellent. And where do people at home find them at?
Yeah, so visit primoworkz.com, works with a Z, and yeah, everything's out there with all our products. So yeah.
And a Z is Z for
A Z, yeah.
for not South Africans.
Yeah, Z.
You guys gotta be sure to check those out. They're super cool. Miguel, thank you so much.
No problem,
Appreciate
man.
it. All right, guys, we're here at Pool Kitchen with Cole. And Cole, this is your first time at Expo, and I'm looking at a really sick kitchen behind me. What do you got?
Yeah, so this is the pool kitchen. It's a fully modular slide-out kitchen assembly that is mounted in your truck bed. So fully collapsed, it fits 5 feet, so it fits in a lot of smaller tacos and all that stuff. What's really great about it is it includes a running sink, so you have fresh water, you have 6 gallons on tap. You have a power bank optional, so you can power it with a power bank, or you can run it to your 12-volt kind of accessory on the truck. It has a two burner 20,000 BTU stove that we've successfully tested at 10,000 feet at 9 degrees of boiling water. It's insane.
That's sick.
The stove is kind of like the superstar of this thing. We just cooked for 10 people for the both crews, made some carne taco tacos.
I know it still smells good behind
Oh
me.
yeah, we had to like clean everything up. We're like,
Yeah,
oh,
of course,
it's
of
all
course.
the fun's done. But integrated storage, and we have lighting all over the place. It's just the quality, fit, and finish is something that I think there's nothing else in the market. And having everything compact into one unit that can slide in is awesome.
All right, so Cole, I've seen a lot of different kinds of like kitchens that are built out drawer systems, but yours is in the bed of a truck. Now, why is yours able to withstand all the weather and the rain and the dust? I mean, how are you able to make that work?
That is a great question. So our kitchen is aluminum based.
Okay.
It's 50-51 aluminum, and then we're using, we have 500-pound slides. All of it's riveted together, so there's not like bolts and hardware that's gonna, rattle out and loose. Another cool thing about our product is that we're testing this and we're using it real life.
Right.
We've put this on multiple 10-day trips. We took 6 months to really test this even before we're like, okay, it's ready, let's get it here, let's put it in front of some people. So we stand behind our product. We actually spent a year redeveloping this from the ground up
Nice.
again. It's all meant to be used. It's meant to be strong. It's meant to be accessible. It's meant to be quick to use. I mean, there's quick disconnects on all the things that need to, latches that are easy to use. We actually machine all the billet pieces on this as well in Berthoud, Colorado at the facility. So really just taking, okay, what do we want out of this kitchen and what kind of price point people really want it to be, and how can we make the best quality product for that?
I mean, it looks burly. I mean, it looks like something that you could just run for years and have zero issues with. And having aluminum riveted, I've heard, is like the best way to do aluminum.
So If you ever have you ever seen like those military trailers, like the Humvee truck
Yep.
beds? So all of that is aluminum, and they riveted everything
Everything?
on
Right.
that thing. And the reason why to use a rivet over a weld setup is that there is less chance of fractures.
Right.
And it gives it actually slightly a little bit of flex out of it.
Okay.
So it's designed to be in the back of a truck bed, you know, going on an outdoor adventure, taking it for that 10-day trip, or just doing the 3-day extended weekend like a lot of us do, like we are here at Overland Expo. So it's designed around the person that needs that accessibility and that easy access for not only, say, you know, we have all these rooftop tents and we spend all this money on these really nice luxury sleeping things, but what's like the second best thing that you're doing while you're camping? It's cooking.
Yeah.
You know? And there's really no one that offers a full package for that.
100%, especially something that can be used in the bed of a truck where it's exposed to all those elements. So
And we are working on other options and revisions. So the goal is by the end of this year to have a SUV version as well.
Okay.
So it'll be a smaller, tighter, compact package. Won't have as much storage, but you'll be able to put it in like a 4Runner or you know
Right.
like there's all kinds of different SUVs
Yeah,
you can put it
100%.
in. But it's a need. It's a need for the market that
Yep.
no one's really attacked to
Yep.
this level of quality.
Perfect. Okay, what's the price point?
So price point on this is going to be $49.80 out the door.
Okay.
Currently have a 4-week lead time when you order it, and then $250 to ship all through the U.S. or you can come pick it up at our headquarters and really see how it's done.
Awesome. And where can people find it at?
You can find it at poolkitchen.com. You can find it also on our social media channels. We have a YouTube, Facebook page, and an Instagram.
Guys, I'm at the Travoca booth and I'm with Suzanne from Darby Communications, and you have a brand new fridge you guys are launching here at Expo, and it's so cool looking.
It is.
Tell me all about it.
Well, it looks like no other e-cooler out there. We're calling it an e-cooler. Some folks call them 12-volt fridge freezer. Same thing. E-cooler just sums it up
Right.
more cleanly. Yeah, so it's called the Rigel DZ e-cooler, and we will have it in 4 different sizes.
Okay.
So a 25 liter, 35, 45, and a 60 liter.
Wow.
Yep, and they're very cool. They're beautiful. So the whole thing of Travoca is ruggedly elegant gear for around the outdoor table. So
That has a ring to it. I like that.
and you're going to look at it and you're going to say, that looks different. The coloring is cool. There's a bamboo panel on the exterior that make it just have a little extra pretty touch.
You know, that
How
really,
you say coolers are pretty.
that caught my eye was the bamboo front part, and my brain was immediately like, oh, that's a table. That's amazing. But it's not. At one point, it's more than likely will be, right?
It could be. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
And we've had that feedback a lot too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're brand new, so some really cool features with it. All of the sizes are dual zone, so a lot of the smaller e-coolers you'll see out there don't have that capability. So from our 25 liter all the way up, dual zone capabilities. The insert is removable, so if you want it to be all cooler or all freezer, it can
Right.
be. And they all have vacuum insulated panels. So for the smaller sizes, that's going to give you like 60% extra like efficiency, longer lasting cold.
Excellent.
And the bigger sizes up to 80% longer.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the lid is removable both sides. So if you're in the car and you're reaching behind you and you don't have it turned the right way, you can still get it open either way,
Nice.
which is great. It's a steel construction cooler with the bamboo on the outside. And then the base is like an HDPE, really rugged, like kayak type plastic. So these can be taken out. They're meant to be taken out
Right.
in the outdoors.
Perfect. And again, they look cool. Like it's just one of those things where you see it and you're like, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and the whole idea of the brand is better outside. So why
Right.
can't it look better too?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now my couple questions. The first one is, if I had this in the bed of my truck and I'm running it and I'm cooling down all my stuff in the back and I hit a torrential downpour, is it problematic for this to be in the weather?
You wouldn't want to have it in a torrential downpour.
Okay.
I believe it's IPX5, so splash proof.
Okay.
Yeah, so if
Okay.
it starts raining, you're gonna be okay, but you want to get it out of a torrential downpour.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the price point on these?
Yeah, so they start at $650 for the 25 liter, up to $900 for the 600. So for the features you get, for the vacuum insulated panels, it's a really competitive price point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And where do people find these at?
So they are not available yet, but they will be soon. We're gonna be launching with crowdfunding, and you can find more information at travoca.com or on social at travoca.us.
Perfect. Guys, you've got to be sure to check these out. They're beautiful. I love the way they look. Suzanne, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Thanks.